It's Sunday. You know what that means. Every week, I do a Sunday reset. And my favorite thing that has actually changed my life is having flowers all over my house. We're just gonna make flower arrangements and yap for a bit. Just a little catch up. Every month I choose one thing to focus on and then I brand the month into a fun, zippy little title. Last month it was No Fog Og, and that was me having no brain fog with mind-altering substances. This month I wanna focus on streamlining. I feel like I have so much stuff that I've just needed to tend to. You know what it feels like? It feels like because I did No Fog Og, I finally opened my eyes and I was like, what? This is how I've been living? And now I'm on overdrive trying to fix it. I like the idea of having a focus for 30 days because you can see progress. It's only 1 month when you really think about it. It's not that long, but it is long enough to change habits. It's wild how much this makes a difference. A lot of my friends that I've told that I did this are like, oh, that's sweet and cute. And then they come over and they feel it. And so many of them had started doing this in their own lives. So every time I do flowers, I also pick the flowers in a theme. This week and month, I'm focusing on stripping everything away that is unnecessary. It's become too much. Talking to a friend the other day and I was like, I just feel embarrassed and bad that I have accumulated so much over the years. But it would be more embarrassing if I never came to the realization and didn't do anything about it. Since September is about transformation, I got a few flowers that had a gradient. I like the idea of the transition. There is a movement, there is a, oh, see, sometimes it'd be like that. Darker ones, this represents the maturation of the way that I think and operate. These I got because white can represent clarity, fresh slate, new beginnings. Once all of this stuff is out of my house, then I can have more space and clarity and a new beginning of the way that I want to intentionally shop. I got these because, you know, life is spiky. I've collected things for so long that now I'm dealing with the thorns of consumerism. The other thing is, it's not that I've just collected things and haven't let things go. It's when you try and sell your clothes to a consignment store. I've brought like 3 bags of good clothes and I've gotten $15. So I'm just kind of like, I don't trust you and I don't like you. I can do this on my own. So then I just ended up making my own secondhand store. Anyway, I'm just gonna take off all of these extra bits. We don't need what we don't need. It's funny because the image of this looks so Pinterest and lo-fi beats, but actually, majority of the time that I'm doing this, this is the type of music I'm listening to. I had to do a lot of self-restraint today because my favorite flower is a dahlia, and there are some dahlias, but it just didn't go with the theme. Okay, see, I don't like all of this arugula going on. I'm gonna strip it. The first time I ever saw anyone have flowers in every room of their house, well, I wasn't in every room of the house, but I was in a detached gym's bathroom, which I felt like no one ever went in. There was fresh yellow roses, and I was like, noted. Then I started doing these weekly and my life has really gotten a lot more beautiful. It just makes me so much happier. Little pops of color and life everywhere. Oh, I love it. I also love these. After a few months of doing these and using normal scissors, I finally got some floral shears or whatever these are. Love it. I'm trying to figure out a way to be consistent and grow as an artist, because I think the thing that really frustrates me about social media in this day of content making is it just felt and feels, I mean, the reason why I took a break the first time is because it felt like it was so constant and incessant and fast and always, always, always. And it was like, I'm a human. Humans are not supposed to be always, always, always. And it's just crazy that the thing that you get rewarded on social media and the internet for living your life on it. But we have seen that not go very well for people's mental health. This world doesn't promote doing great things. It just begs you to do more of anything. It's hard to find a balance of doing something as a business and not losing yourself within that. This is giving, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting in the wind? We've all been here before. The prep is really not interesting. What is interesting about it is it matters so much. The prep about everything. Even when you're doing a home renovation project. Okay, well that just fell. But I don't think I care. I don't think I care. I guess that's something I'm learning, is learning what to not care about. You just don't have the capacity to care about everything. And I think I have a tendency to care about everything. I was thinking about hobbies that aren't measurable, because even with drums, I can measure how good I've gotten or if I'm making any progress, which is also really exciting. Maybe this is my hobby that is not product oriented. It's hard though for me because I get so into things that it becomes my identity, and then I'm like, how can I make this a career? Should I make this a business? And it's like, can we just enjoy the thing for just enjoyment's purpose? Does everything have to result in income? I've also been really liking giving people haircuts. I think I just like using scissors a lot. Is that what I'm learning? It's funny, I read this book called Goodbye Things. It's about minimalism. I read it years and years ago. And when I was going through my books so that I could donate what I don't read, this one always makes the cut. And so I started reading it again. And for some reason now it's actually sinking into my brain. Maybe before I just wasn't ready for it. Oh, I've been getting really into leaf blowing. I love a leaf blower. Ooh, maybe I'll leaf blow tonight. As the days go on, I am turning into a dad. It's so funny how we become our parents, and it's even funnier that we really become our parents that we thought we wouldn't become the most like. I've been spending less time on social media, and that's been nice. It's been really nice, actually. Put my phone on black and white mode because I was doing a dopamine detox this last month. No fog-og. I was also doing no doom scrolling. Even though that's not a chemical, it is a mind-altering substance. Oh, I do have this idea for another series, but I need your help and participation with. I want to help you with your design and decor woes or confusions. I just have a lot of opinions, and I feel like I've also been through it all. In the beginning, I had no idea how to use a power tool. I've learned the hard way. I've made enough mistakes. I know what's worth doing yourself and what's worth getting professionals to do. Gaining experience by asking all of my contractors if I could build with them. Got pretty comfortable around power tools. Took every course I could find on interior design so that I actually knew what I was doing and not just coasting on vibes. I started working with a design partner who you will meet at some point. All of that to say, we've come a long way from doing DIYs with grout that looks like ground chicken. So I want to do a series where you send in pictures and videos of your spaces, and then I would give my 2 cents on what your options are depending on what you want more of. If you want to send in your space, send me photos and videos to this email and I'll try one out. We're all figuring it out. I always start with the bathroom ones first because it starts my morning and ends my night. So I always like to start there because these are kind of the most visible ones. Every time I get to this point and I have all of these glasses, I feel like Miss Congeniality at the talent show. These are both for the kitchen, living room, near the coffee machine. These small ones are the bathroom. This is for this table, and this is for the entryway. I kind of just disperse them first, and then I do fine tuning later. I try to get one in every receptacle. These ones look like they've already had some bad days. Maybe that's the reminder as well. Like, you can look like you're falling apart and crumbling, but you're still actually alive. This is where it gets fun. It just feels like you're trick-or-treating. Maybe I got too many flowers this time. Oh, I'm loving this. Also, I get my flowers from Trader Joe's, and if you want to try this, but you don't want to buy all these different flowers, they do have little petite bouquets for like $4. If you try this, let me know how your mood has changed. Okay, we don't want to overdo it, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't overdo it. Ow! See, you gotta have that spiky reminder. It's not always gonna be simple and easy. Do I have too many flowers? Yes. But you know what I can do? Make another arrangement. Oh my God, I love flowers so much. I really had no idea. You know why? I always thought flowers were just for special occasions, but life is a special occasion. Every day that you're alive is a special occasion. You're freaking alive. There's this Joan Didion quote, and the reporter is asking her, why do you use the good china every day? Her response was something like, every day is all we have. And I love that. Why not make every day a special occasion? It does not need to be your birthday or anything monumental for you to have fresh flowers. Man, I really still have too much. But the thing is, I can't make a big one because look at how small this is. I gotta make another small one. This was a candle, melted the wax, and now it's the first time that I'm gonna be using it in this. It's gonna be so nice, look at the contrast. Oh, maybe this one will just be white. Oh, I kind of love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. Man, I wonder how I feel about that. What a nice little surprise. Also, when I'm picking out flowers, something that I like to do is take colors that are in other flowers that I know that are gonna be in here. Like we've got yellow going on here, so I wanted to bring in more yellow. Inside of that, there's kind of like a brown burnt sienna, and then we have that. These all are working together as almost like an ensemble. Right now, it doesn't matter what it looks like. We're just spreading out all of our stems so that everything feels balanced. I feel like I need like a break, a stretch break. It looks so relaxing, but when you do this many, you start to be like, are we done yet? Kind of like using the more dead ones in this one because it is black and white, so maybe this can symbolize the old way of thinking. This is like a funeral for my thoughts. Okay, let's continue with our funeral. It's like, of course, the whole purpose was to prepare for this week, which is transition and transformation. But for some reason, I'm really called to this death one. Before you have a rebirth, there has to be a death. Now, add a little bit of filler into each of these. Oh my God, they gave me the whole tree. Look at this. Now it's just playing Tetris. But first, an elote corn chip. This is too many. And we did it! Oh my God. Wow. Okay, how many did we actually make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That took so long. It's now 6 o'clock, so now it's time to make dinner. But the best part now, this is the most satisfying part. All of the countertops are wiped down, and now we place them. Entryway. Ah! Wow, look at this one. This one will be kitchen, because I make coffee every morning. Oh my God! Second kitchen one. This one. Ooh, we'll put it here. Cutie! This one can be for the office. I'll do 2 here. Cute! This one will be for my desk. Deal with that later. And my favorite ones to place are the bathrooms, because they're so cute! And then finally, I do too. It's only me that lives here. I only use this side, but I like the idea of 2. That's nice. It's also like an invitation. And the death one, which I'm gonna rebrand to be the rebirth. I'll put it right here next to my alarm clock so that when I wake up every morning, it's the first thing I see. Okay, now I'm gonna have my first meal of the day and then fold this laundry. Seriously though, send me photos and videos of your space to this email again. I'm gonna try something new. I'll see you sooner than later.